Hey guys, Steve here with Belt of Truth Ministries. I'm on the line with David Zailer, Executive Director of Operation Integrity and author of Our Journey Home and When Lost Men Come Home. David, what's the one piece of advice that you'd give to somebody struggling with porn addiction?
Well, first of all, I think it's important to stop the flow. Uh, our technology, our smartphones, our tablets, and our laptops have become kind of vodka bottles for most of us. And so I think it's very important that we make our machines and make our technologies safe. I personally use Covenant Eyes. I know that there's a lot of programs out there that are effective deterrents. But I think it's essential that the unbroken link and the unbroken access to unfiltered uh, pornography or is cut off. Um, Not to do that makes our machines, our laptops, and our phones. It makes it the equivalent of a vodka bottle that an alcoholic would carry in his back pocket, promising himself he's never going to drink it. Oh, and which we all would realize that's silly. It's not going to make, it doesn't make sense. That man needs to get rid of that vodka bottle. So I think it's very important that people who are struggling with porn or sex addiction stop the free, unmitigated access. That's the first step. So if I had to say one thing, that would certainly be the starting point. Um, from there, and this is also part of that piece, is that people need to get into a group. They need to get in a relationship where they have the opportunity and the environment with which they can start talking honestly about themselves, about the struggle, and where they also can find connection with other people who are honestly sharing about their own lives as well. So you asked me for one thing, I gave you two, but those to me are basic, fundamental, non-negotiable, essential.
Great, yeah, and I would agree with giving those together because they really are two sides of the same coin, and
Absolutely.
and that's why I love software like you mentioned, Covenant Eyes. I know X3 Watch does the same thing.
Right.
It's not just filtering; it's accountability. And
Right.
so the software not only helps you block the income of the inappropriate material, but it also sets you up with somebody that's going to be kind of checking in on you and saying, "Oh, I saw you were clicking around here. What's going on?" It really makes it opens that door to accountability as well. So,
And yeah, I think the term accountability, especially in the Christian culture, has become somewhat of a meaningless buzzword.
mhm.
Accountability starts with relationships. It starts with really relationships that offer encouragement and they have credibility. Um, Here's my smartphone. My board of directors get my Covenant Eyes report.
Mhm.
Um, and so I'm not alone. I know whenever I'm accessing my email or I'm going online or anything, same thing with my tablet, same thing with my laptop, is that essentially my board of directors are there with me. Now my board of directors obviously are in positions to hold me accountable, but they're also dear friends of mine. I know, and I think this is the first essential about accountability. Accountability, if it's just about not getting caught, then we'll find a way around it.
Mhm.
But the relationship behind accountability is one of support. It's one of encouragement. It's like these people are not here to catch me. They're here to support me. They're not here to rebuke me or to straighten me out. They're here to love me, and to guide me, and to help and to prevent a fall, or if I do fall, to keep it from falling further. So when we talk about accountability, I think those are important things to talk about. Because if it's just about getting caught, then we're going to start manipulating and finding a way around it.
Right. Yeah, and covering up so we don't get caught.
Sure, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. No, well, thanks for sharing that, David. Tell people where they can find out more about you and your books and ministry and all that.
Well, I have two books on the market. When Lost Men Come Home, Not for Men Only. That's the book that addresses sexual addiction and addiction or recovery from sexual and porn addiction. Um, Amazon, any of your major booksellers, it's available there. My other books are Journey Home, and that is one that speaks to all different kinds of dynamics about addiction. It's a 12-step based platform. It's often used in small groups or devotional tools or like their counseling or therapeutic application. It's also available on Amazon and booksellers as well. People can reach me through operationintegrity.org. That's a website. They can also follow me on Twitter and Facebook.
Okay. Well, thanks again for your time and keep up the good work. Thanks, David.
Hey, thank you, Stephen, and thank you for your great work. Glad to get to know you.
Yeah, no problem. You too. See ya.